Hello, hello. Hello. I'm running a little bit late. But we are here. My controller needs to go back on. I hope all the audio is okay. I'm still not convinced that Elgato and I are friends. But we're trying. But yeah, I've had the day off, but I still managed to almost forget to stream because I stayed in bed until 3. And I had dinner half an hour ago. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I thought we were going to do some more main quests today, as soon as I have dealt with my garden. Need to... yeah, that recording... I'm just checking my audio levels, and... it seems okay, yeah. Yep. Let me know if anything is off. Sounds weird. There's one thing I gotta do. No, I did turn that down. Okay, good. Good. And why am I yawning already? Slept for 10 hours. That is rude. And the flowers. There we go. And we're gonna go check on the horses that well, I haven't started breeding yet. I need to grow them up first. I could use a treat, but then too lazy right now. Food for the horses. I think these eggs are enough, actually. I only have the one horse that I got from the Highlands, and then I have bought three foals. If they want to load. Or did I move them to a different pen? I moved them to a different pen. Which way am I going? There they are. There they are, and there is my main horse, Kiki. The teeth are kind of freaking me out, but fine. She is beautiful. Dinner is served. We get fertilizer from the horses. That is neat. One poor goby left. Mr. Corky is dirty. And then we have Dawn. And Dawnspur, because I was too lazy to give her a name. They are adorable. Can I mount here? Yes, I can. Which means I suddenly have 2 Kikis. Well, that's weird. But fine. I think I'm gonna move them back through to the barn, actually. It's a lot easier. Heath was not venerated yet. Good. I should get to breeding, get some more animals, but I cannot be bothered just yet. Sell... No, don't sell that. I have only those left because I spent a buttload. I wasn't supposed to sell these either. Come on. I already have the horses. I got the mount pretty fast after entering the Highlands, and then I went straight back, almost, to buy 3 foals. And they are the cutest. I think I have... Don't I have a quest for with the horses that I can hand in? I got something from Nio, but that may have been just the new bundles. Let me check. No, I think that was just the bundles. Yeah. But apparently I have a gift from Palia. Can I not? Okay, claim. Tracker arrow. The hunting season event. What's that? Maybe. Yeah, looks like they are from hunting season. That was a lot. Safe zone booster speed. Well, okay then. I guess I need to head back home.
I was hoping you'd stop by. Ah. Huh.
Just quickly
Nice.
talk and flirt.
Shucks, you Got me all flustered.
I'm trying to max out the relationship. The new map. I get lost a lot. Like, it took me this long to start to be able to find my way through, well, Bahari Bay and Kalima. Still struggling a little bit in the Elder Woods, and then they throw a huge map. But it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. And I'm almost done with the bundles already, actually. That's neat. Should we do the dailies? No, I can do them after stream, maybe. Yeah. Gonna get my coin, and then I'm gonna at home. What do I need? I think I'm get some vinegar. That's a plushie I don't have. Let me see. Plushie tracker. I know the alphabet. What isn't A, B, C, D, E, F? Oh, it's M. It's M. No, I have this one. Just throw everything in there. Cannot be bothered right now. And I do not need a lot of food for the main quest. Special arrow that allows the hunter to track this flow signature of any creature struck by it. Okay. Okay, let's head into Highlands. I accidentally triggered part of the main quest during my casual stream yesterday, but it's no big thing. Let's hand in the stable quest. Subira.
Just the person I was looking for.
I found all the Highland stables. Excellent. This information should serve us well. Once more you prove a most capable partner.
Farewell, my friend.
Also, hand in some trash to Binny. Binny is looking off into the distance. They must be thinking about trash again. I found all the masks. Oh, I was hoping they'd be a little more ruined. But they have been abandoned, which means they're trash and I love them. Here you go, a reward for you. Thank you. And how are you liking the new map? Do you get lost too? And how are you liking riding? That is something that takes some getting used to, I think. Only had this morning. Ah. That explains. I'm really poop at riding. Yeah. But it seems like... Okay. I also need a tracker for how many times I accidentally do anything else than whip the horse. But I think you could breed horses that are easier to handle. 10,000 meters, that's not a lot. I'm slowly starting to get the hang of it though. Slowly. Can I not get up? Let's try taking the scenic route. Maybe. If I follow the path, then it goes okay. It's not like in other games of probably more practice, yeah. No, this is not the way. No, wrong button. Kind of feel disoriented when I'm on top of the horse. Supposed to be... I thought I could follow the tracks up there. Also these flaming animals. Let's take the shortcut up the mountain. If I can make it that far. I don't think I've ever played a game where you ride a horse before. Have I? No, I don't think I have. This is very new for me. Turn to echelon. Where are you? There you are.
All's well, I trust.
I found these black feathers. Certainly not the beast then, nor could it be a sernuk or a jackcat. What could it mean? I've seen them before. Have I seen them before? I think I have. Where exactly? Ah, no. I suppose Sir Watcher might be a bit cross with you if you divulge any more. I'm trying to respect our agreement, Wicked. Don't tempt me to ask for more than I should. If there is another watching us from the shadows, I shall simply have to stay closer by your side. I promise I will keep you safe, Wicked. I can handle myself. I don't doubt that. Truly, the offer is more for my own peace of mind. We are close to the first of the keys. Come, it's just up this hill. Gotta forage on the way. We need a lot of jadium and ashwood for the new home line.
Oh, you have some dirt on your cheek.
No sight of our echo-adult friend. I would consider that a success. Now, the administrator mentioned Elohim. Based on historical records of the area, that could only mean Elohim Enfield. I think I've heard of them. Then you know the Enfields essentially ruled this area during the Unification Wars, and that they primarily focused on magical weaponry. From my understanding, the family was led by Major Domo Enfield at the time. A rather strict patriarch. He had 4 children, all of whom contributed to the family business. If we are to find each Enfield's scion, key, you should understand the Enfield in question. Eloine was the youngest and the outcast. Even among the Enfields, she was considered a radical. Many of her experiments ran afoul of moral and legal boundaries. Which was not, as I understand it, the problem. The Enfields had with her. She was simply too, and I quote, weird for them. And thus she was encouraged to set up her lab as far from the manor as possible. This cliff is where she conducted many of her experiments. She should have a laboratory hidden somewhere on the grounds. Finding that is the first step to discovering her key. I'll leave that to you, Wicked. I've heard you have a knack for discovering the undiscovered. When you find it, this key should unlock the door, straight from the Institute's historical collection.
I hope I was of some use.
And during my exploration on the first day, I did find this trap door. So now we are inside.
You're quite industrious, aren't you?
This looks far too small to be the entirety of her lab. Echelon looks around and then freezes as he sees the imposing door set into the wall across from the two of you. A locked door, no apparent method of entry, and mysteriously glowing objects covered in amber. This is a puzzle. Not a fan? I simply don't understand why every door needs a 10-step puzzle to open. I lock my office with a key like a normal person. Well, can't say I don't. Well, I agree with you. Here, there's a note on the door. Perhaps it can be of some use to you. I'll allow you to handle this one. I do not have the aptitude for time-wasting nonsense. Right. Hello, trespasser. You attempt to enter my domain. If you are worthy to pass, you must learn how to unfreeze time, or at least unshackle the ties that bind. Eloise Enfield. P.S. In case I find this note and I forgot, there are 3 buttons, press all of them. Learn how to unfreeze time or unshackle the ties that bind.
I hope I was of some use.
Then I guess it's like with every other amber. You press the button with a satisfying click. Read that before I click the last one. A substance which infects the Royal Highlands appear to be a type of echo, much like the kind found within the Elder Woods. Based on preliminary studies, it exhibits all of the same basic qualities of the emotional resonance and energy. However, unlike the Elderwood echo, this amber echo does not possess its host, but instead encapsulates them in a type of gooey resin. I shall begin my experiments on the trapped hosts soon. Sample number 1, taken from a frozen schmoll. When interviewed with a potion of fungi speech, it described being trapped within memories of its time as a young spore, to the point of becoming immobile. Fascinating. Perhaps this is the key to freezing time and stopping the clock. Sample number 2, taken from the bark of a tree. While the tree had no apparent memories or desires to communicate, I did notice that this substance was much older than what Belafontein discovered in the Elderwoods. Upon consuming the substance, I observed that it tastes of yearning rather than despair. As every good scientist knows, despair tastes a bit like grape, okay? While this tastes like the bananas of my childhood before the flow plague made them extinct. Fascinating. Sample number 3. Taken from the walls of King Mudan's palace. When refined through the extractor and made into juice, I was able to witness the memory and feelings of an unnamed and unremarkable ancient human. Okay. It seems I've unearthed definitive proof that the clock does not move in one direction as my siblings so stubbornly believe. Unfortunately, consuming so much amber echo has given me a tummy ache. I will be taking a break from my experiments for a while. This is very strange. Talk to Echelon.
It's certainly quieter here.
Good work. Now to see if the key we're looking for is somewhere inside.
I'm sure you're needed elsewhere.
This is beautiful. Note to self. In case I forget, this is an aeroflow extractor invented by Father. It takes flora and fauna and harmlessly extracts the air aspected flow from them. If you need another element, visit one of your siblings. Belafontein has Terraflow, Halvard has Hydroflow, and Amadeus has Pyroflow. They all hate you. Hello, trespasser. Still here? Not for long. You have foolishly stumbled upon the vault of Eloine Enfield. Here I have kept my relics stashed away from prying eyes, including yours. But you'll never find out how to open the vault. In fact, I took a forgetting potion to keep it even more secret. Even I don't know how to get in anymore. I am a genius. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I don't know about that. Attempts to access the vault. Attempt number 1. Every key in my key ring, none of them worked. Makes sense, the vault has no keyhole. Attempt number 2. A numerical code. As there is nowhere to enter a code, I recited the numbers aloud. I tried my birthday, all of my siblings' birthdays, and the anniversary of when I met Rocky. None of them worked. Back to the drawing board. Attempt number 3. A password. I attempted to speak all of my favorite phrases, but it appears the forgetting potion took care of that too. Then I tried the name of my pet Rocky. It still didn't work. Attempt number 4. I tried sacrificing the thing I loved most. R.I.P. Rocky. Attempt number 5. An amber butterfly landed inside the vault. It didn't open, but it did quiver a little. I will assume the lock is looking for a thingamabob with a strong aeroflow signature. Attempt number 6. I finally discovered it. I found a creature wearing an aeroflow mask. I used one of my slow spells to catch it and removed the mask. When I inserted the mask into the mask-shaped slot in the vault, it opened. Perhaps I should have investigated this slot earlier, you think? Note to self, stop taking forgetting potions. You always forget why you took them. Well, I did find a few masks when I was hunting yesterday. I'm sorry to inform you, but your piece Amber Echo, the key to accessing the unreal, was not accepted for publication in the Nocturne Journal of Science. While many of your theories show excellent outside-the-box thinking, the paper itself reads more like a science fiction piece than a work that would find its way into a scholarly journal. As requested, we have enclosed your original handwritten submission with this envoy. Do we read all of that? Scholars and sages alike speak of a realm beyond, beyond the veiled dragon's realm of magic. Beyond the veil. Have you ever noticed that sometimes as you run your movement stutters? I believe these faults are due to errors made by entities I call the true creators in a realm I will herein refer to as the unreality or simply the unreal. Our world is our world. It does not matter if we are created by perfect gods or imperfect beings. During my research of a substance unique to the Royal Highlands that I call Amber Echo, I have discovered that the grand clock of our creators can be reversed or even stopped. Which begs the question, what else can we change about our world when we better understand it? No, I will not tell you how to get into your vault. I told you to stop taking those stupid forgetting potions ever since you forgot Father's birthday last year. You think you're so smart? Figure it out yourself. Amadeus. Nothing else to discover? That sound is just the letter. I guess so.
I can make time for a chat.
I found these documents. Yes, I've been reading up as well. It appears the amber we've encountered is indeed a type of echo. I suppose it does have all the same basic properties, a penchant for influencing emotions, a mind of its own. Which begs the question of what influences the type of echo we encountered and where. Regardless, we need to gain access to that vault. The note you found says that it requires an aeroflow mask. While in the Highlands, I've had a chance to study the local fauna. Some of them are afflicted by strange masks made of flow. Now I understand why some animals have green thing above their head. Some have yellow, some have blue, and some have red. Now I understand. We need the yellow ones, I think. Or the blue. An aeroflow mask should drop from the ones with the yellow shield, yeah. I believe they're found in elevated areas, much like the cliff we're on. I've even developed a tracker to assist. It should help you hunt the masked creatures down. You are not going to help? We all have our strengths. I thought it was self-evident mine is not hunting, or hiking, or anything involving the word trek. The Bahari name does not carry much weight in the wilderness, unless you think the creatures might politely hand over their masks. Well, you could try asking them. I will look more into the documents left behind in Eloine's laboratory. Perhaps I'll find something useful.
I'm sure you'll need it elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. What is this? Masked creature tracker. Activate? No, wait until we get outside. Just in case there is a timer on it. We need yellow. Special arrow that allows the hunter to track the flow signature of any creature struck by it. Otherwise equivalent to fine arrows. Let's try. Maybe. Only red and blue. Awesome. There's yellow. Why do I need these arrows when I can... Let's just... Why can I not switch arrows? I think I can find them. Hunt them easily enough. Without the arrows. these arrows came in the thing that I got. Did I? Okay. I don't know. You don't need them. I think. I did get one, and I only need one mask. Yeah, I got these arrows from the thing that I collected in here. Which is not there anymore. Yo, this one. I found it here. I don't know. But I'm hoping that I can craft more. The Masked Vendetta. I probably can, because they are probably like the other things that track rare items. Yeah, let's get back to the vault. I also need a few of these for the bundles. Good, good. How do I... This entire map confuses me. Like, I am the person that can get lost while using a GPS, so... So this is no surprise. I also like that you can find iron and gold around here as well. Use airflow mask to unlock, yes. Behold, my critics have laughed, but I have finally created my greatest invention. The wearer of this signet shall gather untold access to Amber Echo. It is my greatest hope that by collecting more, I shall unlock the secrets of space, time, and unreality. If I do fall to time, my greatest nemesis, I bestow this gift to my spiritual successors. May you use your new powers to rewind the clock and bring me back to continue in our fight. Yes, incidentally, it also functions as 1/4 of the override to gain access to the family home. The others forgot to turn off my admin rights. They won't be able to do anything about Father without me. Right.
You're quite industrious, aren't you?
Found the first key. Excellent.
Ah.
While you were hunting down an aeroflow mask, I found documents detailing the process to charge it. You should only need to do it once every few centuries. From my understanding, it is not complicated. It does, however, require no small amount of amber echo. I have been working on a device designed to extract ambient echo from the landscape. Now seems like an excellent time to put it to the test. As long as you have it on your person, anything you gather within the Highlands should also result in some small amount of echo.
Oh.
On top of that, we will need to find the aeroflow aspected creatures and extract their elemental energy via the Enfield flow extractor. Insects tend to carry more aeroflow than other creatures.
Huh.
I'll focus on getting the flow extractor running again while you hunt for the required items. It shouldn't take long. I'm quite familiar with Enfield technology at this point.
Farewell.
Okay. I apparently already have 100 amber echo. I have no idea how much I have, just like with the other echo. Great. Collect 5 bugs. We can at least try to get some bugs that we can use. But I only needed one more mossy moth. Let's get hunting. Whispering Widow Moth. That is a new one, I think. I don't think I've caught that one yet. Might as well just keep gathering echo. I think that's the last moth I need. There is gold. H7. More bugs. I kinda wish we could get some smoke bombs that are even more powerful. Ripley, hi. Palia is good. Palia is good. The new update is really fun. I get lost a lot. Didn't I? Thought I collected the gold. Apparently I didn't. Palia is good. I hope you're doing well. Are you still streaming or are you done for the day? There's a bug. Just chilling, saw you on. That's good. I'm glad to have you. I am doing well. I have the day off because it's Ascension Day. All these Christian holidays, we have them off in Norway. Thank God for that. I have the day off. I slept in and almost forgot to stream.
It's certainly quieter here.
That's typical. Let's charge Eloine's relic. Industrious as always. You're wasted out there. You're wasted out there in that little village. There's a job for you in Bahari City should you wish it. When all this is done, I always have need for competent partners. Echelon is trying very hard to be charming, and I'm kind of falling for it, but I'm trying not to. Whoops, indeed. I was rudely awakened by one of my neighbors deciding to drill into his concrete wall, and that sound carries a lot. That was around noon, and then I stayed in bed until 3, 4. And then what did I do? I got up and I just sat by my computer and forgot that I had to eat before stream. Yeah. So I'm resting at least. I'll consider the job in Bahari City. Excellent. I promise I can provide plenty of incentives to tempt you. I bet you can. A conversation for another day, I suppose. If you'll hand me the relic and the items you collected, I'll see what I can do about charging it. I must beg some level of your discretion. Strictly speaking, this is an unauthorized use of flow. Time is of the essence, so I will perform the ritual regardless of the consequences. That said, if you must tell Subira, I'll understand, but I'd rather you didn't. The order has a bit too much red tape for my taste. Well, I agree with you there. Your secret's safe with me. I thought you might say that. Something tells me that you and I both prefer asking for forgiveness instead of permission. Oh, you're not wrong. Echelon leans forward in concentration to charge the relic. Here you are. It functions as our first key, yes, but it should also help you on your journey. It functions as an amplifier for the echo in the area. You'll likely be able to collect more while wearing it. He carefully slips the ring onto your finger. Okay. Suits you. Now that we have Eloine Eloine's key, it's on to Bellefontaine. We'll find her laboratory within the ruins of the old Phoenix Church to the west. I'll meet you there.
Until next time.
Until next time. Well, okay then. Nothing more for me to do in here. But I hear water. Fine. Did I read? Yeah, I read that one. Well, okay, let's head back out. I was thinking something and then I forgot what I was thinking. That's nothing new. He is all the way... Where did he say he was? Over there. Okay, let me grab those two on the way. Practice riding. I think there's an event tracking all the steps you've ridden too. Let's jump down to this path and then try to ride a little. Guess I can follow. Yeah. Fingers crossed I find my way. Well, that's wrong. Then... Sorry. Just get off. Let's just fast travel to Royal Highlands Nightshade. Then I can stop embarrassing myself. Guess it's southwest? Yeah. I understand kind of why they gave us mounts. Because this area is so big and there are so few Like, there's only 5 fast travel spots. I think that's a little bit... Whoops. Should have been more. Love your companion. He is something.
You're quite industrious, aren't you?
Ocean is here. We like him more. You're unharmed then. I am. Thanks to your quick thinking, it seems I owe you my life. What the hell happened here? I wouldn't be so dramatic. What happened? The beast, as is so often the case lately.
What?
It caused a minor landslide in the area by displacing the boulders in the cliff above. Echelon was standing at the base where the rocks landed. I was close, tracking, so I assisted. You saved me, Asyan. That was terrifying. You did not look particularly concerned at the time. Ah well, that's just how my face looks. Regardless, I am in your debt. Thank you. Just be more aware of your surroundings. I am leaving now. The beast is on the move. Well, how is your mission going? Okay.
Oh.
Good to see you. Strange, she hardly gave me the time of day. In any case, you have some rubble to clear. It looks like some of it's blocking the trap door. And the key, you'll likely need that.
That was enlightening.
I hear... something. That's what I hear. Wrong tool.
If it's about a puzzle, ask someone else.
Well done, let's head inside.
So much to do and so little time.
Well, that's
All's well, I trust.
green. Not big on architectural variety, these Enfields. In any case, this must be Belafontine's lab. Unlike Eloine, her older sister Belafontine was quite a respected biologist for a time, if slightly lacking in moral compass. Unfortunately, her beliefs slowly twisted until she was nearly unrecognizable from the young prodigy she once was. Not much is known about her work after she withdrew from the public spotlight. I imagine this room and the one beyond may be the only place we might find some answers to those questions. It does appear she was infected with the same sickness as Eloine, however. A need to insert puzzles where they are absolutely unnecessary. Yeah, sorry. Leave that to you, I think.
I hope I was of some use.
I'm guessing I need to repot plants. These natural beauties have been subjected to corruption and destruction by Majiri custom. Place them in the correct order based on the petty reasons they've died for us. The flower on the left is sacrificed for promises of love. Its beautiful corpse is given as a gruesome gift. The leaves in the center are killed so that our food may taste sweet. We feast on its bitter tears. The bud on the right is used to weave garments to cover our false sense of modesty and embrace our vanity. In all cases, the plant's life is given for tasteless joys. We create suffering for simple pleasures. Nature has sacrificed for you. What will you sacrifice for her? Flower on the left, leaves in the center, and bud on the right. Well, there. And then... what did I say? Flower on the left? Bud. Right? Yeah, because the bud on the right it used to be garments. That's cotton. Not bad, not bad. This room looks exactly the same.
Apologies. I was lost in thought.
Another vault. To be expected. According to Eloine's note, Bellefontaine should have the Earth Vault. Which means you have a terraflow mask to obtain. Those are the ones with the green shields. You'll find them near trees and caves for the most part. As before, I will stay behind and see what information I can find about the relic. It's likely we need to charge this one as well.
Call on me if you need anything.
Yeah. I have tracked the origin of the echo in the Elderwood to the old human ruins. Unfortunately, there isn't much of the stuff to collect, but I shall do my best to see how the substance interacts with organic and inorganic material. Trial number 1. I submerged a small piece of driftwood into a vial of the substance. When removed, the wood's properties did not substantially change. Trial number 2. I submerged a carrot seed into the substance. The seed began to sprout rapidly in the liquid. When planted, the carrot matured in a mere day's time. The result was unlike any carrot I've seen. It had teeth. Trial number 3. I fed the resulting carrot to one of my pet hopalongs. The thing became ravenous and angry. It even ate Amadeus's butler's hand. Fascinating. I wish I had a chance to witness it. Conclusion? Unlike flow, echo seems to only affect living samples. The more complex the living sample, the more changed the subject seems to be. Unfortunately, without more of the substance, I cannot conduct further tests. A pity. I will have to journey further into the ruins to see if I can collect more. Addendum. Looking at Eloine's study of amber echo, it appears these findings are only true for the pure echo found in the Elderwood. However, the amber seems to impart emotion rather than enhance it. I suppose my useless sister may not be an entire waste of Mother Phoenix's resources after all. Did it? Bela's science paper, age 12. God. Oh, Mother Bela, I must thank you for introducing my brother and I to the new way. I know with your help we can convince the Phoenix to change her ways. Yeah. This is 5 pages. I knew the moment I saw your seed that you would be my perfect creation, unlike my other children who burned with rage or wallowed in love. You are pure, no emotion, but the pure hunger for truth. Instead of food, I will feed you pages from my scientific journals. Message to Little Sprout. Fed you a book of Mother Phoenix from the humans. I could tell from your emotional response. This caused me to realize that my faith in the Phoenix is perhaps misplaced, or perhaps it is my love that is a weakness. It is our job to convince her to come down to Earth. I don't know if I'm gonna bother reading all that. I guess we go out and hunt for the Terraflow mask then. I do not have any more things to help me track. There is one. Stop running. Did I get it? Yes, I did. That was too easy. Where? Now I'm lost again. There we are. Use the Terraflow mask, yes. My little sprout, for your 1-year anniversary, I've made you a gift. This sigil will increase the efficiency of your nutritional intake. May every sacrifice we make feed you twofold. Your loving mother, Belafontaine. I'm giving these rings to him, aren't I?
I don't care much for sandwiches.
In
Unlike
Earth,
my uncle.
yes. Just our luck, I suppose. I'm sure it will not shock you to discover that plants, in fact, have quite a bit of Terraflow. How do you know so much about flow? Did Sir Watcher not mention my involvement with the Bahari Institute? Well, she kinda did. My focus was on ancient human magical use. While elemental flow is not a common topic among modern scholars, it formed the basis of all human invention. While you are collecting the plants for the Terraflow extractor, don't forget the Amber Echo as well. The same amount as last time should be sufficient. I will be here repairing the extractor while you're out. Oh, and if you run into any trouble out there, come right back here. The beast seems hell-bent on attacking while we are separated.
Call on me if you need anything.
Did I already finish the quest?
How may I be of service?
Apparently I did. Because I gathered plants earlier. Well, let's charge the relic. Same as before, Echelon charges the relic. Another ring to add to your collection based on some of the documents I found. I would not suggest you wear 2 at once. Much like the Endfields, these blessings do not like sharing the same space. From my understanding, Belafontaine's blessing should allow you to extract more from the land itself. Whatever you harvest is likely to increase in number. I expected the task of gathering all 4 keys to take longer than it has. Yeah, me too. Perhaps I shouldn't have doubted you. No, you should not have. I won't make that mistake again, I assure you. Hallward Enfield should be next. His lab is located northeast in the amphitheater.
Until next time.
Until next time. And my god, my chair makes my ass hurt. I thought it was supposed to be a good chair. Okay, what do we do now? We head to the amphitheater. These rings. Where do they end up? Right here. Grants small bonus. I had to get a specialized chair for my butt. Yeah. I'm starting to think I should have spent a lot more money on a chair, actually. This is... needs replacing even now. I think my chair is... Wait, I got it after my surgery, which means it's 4 years old now. Right? Yeah. 12 years. Well, then I can understand that that chair needs replacing. This one is... well, there is this store in Norway called Power. I don't know if they have it in other countries that sell electronics and kitchen appliances, all kinds of stuff. And I got the chair there, and it's from their own brand, Scepter, which is supposed to be a gaming brand. But I think that I may have sit in it too much lately. Because my couch is crap, and I have a recliner that's starting to be crap, so I basically have my bed left. Maybe we'll grab a cushion for it. That's probably not a bad idea. Do I have... I think I have some cushions I can use. I'll try that tomorrow. To carry around using. Maybe I should get, what's it called? An inflatable ring to sit on. I know someone uses inflatable rings and it helps them. Maybe I should get one of those. Maybe even something with some cooling effect. Because now that summer is coming, and if I'm gonna stream, then I'm gonna be so warm. And I hate that. I hate being warm. With my hormone patches not available anymore, I'm gonna get hot flashes, so summer is looking great. A small bonus to Amber Echo. Non-Echo resources. Equip that. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to summer and the possibility of dealing with the hot flashes. And gaming in front of the computer running hot, and the screens running hot as well. Wrong button. Gourmet Amphitheater. I do not need to gather anything on the way. What's this side quest? Island Trail. Can I do anything about that while I'm here? You found a soggy journal. Some of the pages are ruined, but others are good. Collect entry 18 from Amber Lake, entry 30 from a pond near the beach, entry 35 from a pond in the amphitheater. Guess I can do that. That's a rare bulk, right? Yes. Not even rare, it's epic. Epic. That gives me a lot of gold. What happened? A voice suddenly crackles to life in your bag. You quickly retrieve the short-range communicator you received from Subira. Wicked, come in. Can you hear me? Subira? Yes, I apologize if I startled you. Another voice interjects over Subira. Oh, is that Wicked? Who's winning, our team or theirs? It isn't a competition, just a moment, Wicked. There's a bit of rustling over the line before Subira speaks again. I apologize, I've moved somewhere a bit quieter so we may actually hear each other. I wanted to update you on our progress and check in on yours. We've successfully identified a good item to use for the beast's future in the ritual, and are now working on collecting the present. How are things on your end? Give her the update. Halcyon mentioned encountering the two of you. I'm glad to hear you're already halfway there. We should get back to work. But don't forget to call if you need my help. I'll be sure to answer right away. The click, the line goes silent and the device deactivates. Pond. Let's try. Well, I'm guessing this is not a pond. There's no other bodies of water. There's... what? There's a fishing hotspot. Well, that's weird. How the hell do I get up here? I want to find this. Entry 35 from a pond in the amphitheater. Maybe I need to fish it up. Let's try. Worst case, I get a fish I can sell. maybe? Is this considered a pond? That might be it. Yes. Can't move no more. Don't know how it happened. Was thinking about Belle, and the next thing I knew, I couldn't move. Did days really pass while I was caught up in my thoughts? Whole lower body's covered and I'm too weak to break it. Can barely write this. I was right. I don't try to settle the highlands. I have to be as mad as an Enfield to make it out here. Wish I hadn't broken up with Belle. Guessing he was covered in amber echo.
I can make time for a chat.
It appears we have encountered yet another problem. That column is where the entrance to Hallward's lab should be. I can guess which echo-infected beast is responsible for this mess, but it does not resolve our situation. Unfortunately, I don't think your pick will do the job this time. There's likely another entrance to the lab around here somewhere. Let's look.
Until next time.
You won't be opening this door anytime soon. Okay. There's gotta be somewhere. Maybe not. Let's try. Not down there. There.
If it's about a puzzle, ask someone else.
Good, fine. Now to get it open. Check beside the tree by the cliff and stop forgetting your keys. The tree by the cliff. Gotta be that one. Right. Or there's something on the wall up there. That's another cliff. Press the button with a satisfying click. Where was this door? There? Something blue. That's just an animal. Okay.
You're quite industrious, aren't you?
Echelon stares silently stares at the sliding puzzle as if this is his Jesus. Echelon silently stares at the sliding puzzle as if it is his personal nemesis. Hallward Enfield was the least creative of the Enfield siblings, and this stands as a testament to that. He was obsessed with physical fitness and creating the perfect male form. I cannot explain why he chose men for his fervor. Perhaps he simply found their form more pleasing. Regardless, the results were predictable. He died young from his own experiments and left nothing of any import behind. Now please solve this puzzle, so I do not have to keep looking at it.
So much to do and so little time.
Please solve the following puzzle. Sliding puzzle to gain access to the facility. I'm afraid if you aren't clever enough to solve this, my perfection serum would be a waste on you. But it is already solved. Or not. Okay. Well, that was easy. There's nothing more to... Nope.
Oh, you have some dirt on your cheek.
You must be used to hearing this by now, but well done. When this is all over, I'll recommend Sabira give you a hefty bonus. Well, thank you. I assumed you were being compensated by the Order, why else would you be here? To uncover ancient secrets. Ah, now there's a motivation I can understand quite well. I find nothing so infuriating as a misery. And I always swiftly deal with the things I find infuriating. Now, I believe we can safely assume Halward's vault is locked with hydroflow. If you'll fetch a mask, I'll familiarize myself with the writings in here. Masked hydroflow creatures should congregate near areas of water.
Until next time.
Daily ritual. Wake up. Cold plunge into lake. Run laps around lake. Skincare. Breakfast. Lift weights. Shake made from pureed ormu liver and okupu embryo. Oh my god. Oh my god. 10 Mujin steaks and a raw egg. Ancients used hydroflow markings to extend their lives. I recreated a beverage that I believe simulates what they used to consume. Only 33 have perished, the remaining 67 are in good health. Average bicep radius has grown by 15%. Tried increasing the participants' hydroflow intake by 500%. 59 participants died. The remaining 8 have begun to develop magnificent flow-based abilities. Basil has floated off into the sky. Perhaps eventually he will come down. I believe I have perfected the serum to allow myself to receive the benefits without the risk of an early demise. Yeah, I think that went horribly wrong. Obtain a hydroflow mask. That would be from creatures with blue above their heads. Like that one. Stop running. Thank you. You've hunted every type of masked Cernic. Thank you for that. Are we actually gonna finish this today? Perfection is a measure of potential. The bearer of this ring shall increase the potential of whatever tools they wield. Nice.
All's well, I trust.
This ring requires an infusion of, you guessed it, hydroflow. And hydroflow is primarily found in, I'm guessing, fish? Very good. Your path tutor must have been very proud. Though I suppose you didn't have one, lucky you. I'll repair the hydroflow extractor. Let me know when you've collected enough fish and amber echo. Masked hydroflow creatures should congregate near areas of water.
I'm sure you're needed elsewhere.
Catch fish. And I have seen very few hotspots in the Highlands, which is going to be a problem because we need 10 gold star fish for the bundles. Can't remember which fish. Sillyfin, I think. Kind of like the blue one. Yeah, sillyfin. 10 of those. So that's gonna be a problem. I hope they fix that. Apart from the glitched hotspot around the structure here, I found one hotspot and I could not catch any fish from it. So that's lovely. But I'm starting to like fishing. Maybe. Maybe. One more. There we go. What is that ginger? I think that was ginger.
It's certainly quieter here.
Let's charge Halvard's relic.
Ah,
Of course. If you'll hand me the relic, if you'll hand me the required ingredient. For the third time, you watch Echelon infuse a relic with elemental flow, followed by amber echo. According to Halvard's records, this relic should unlock your own physical potential. You'll find yourself handling your tools with more skill than before. Unfortunately, it seems like his research resulted in little more than a skilled blacksmith. Little more than a skilled blacksmith. I can talk today. Unfortunately, it seems like his research resulted in little more than a skilled blacksmith could accomplish. Pity to die for such a thing. It seems our time together is coming to an end, as the next relic is our last. A shame. I'm already accustomed to your competence. It will be difficult to go without. You could always move to Kilima. That would be far more difficult, I'm afraid. The last relic should be somewhere inside the Enfield Manor grounds where this all began. I'll see you there.
Oh, is that the time?
Well, okay then. This is going fast. Now we need... It seems like everyone is there. Maybe? An awful lot of markers on top of each other. But let us fast travel there. That's a rare one. It's a banshee beetle. Yes, it was. I did not mean to go home. Both my mouse and my controller seems to be double clicking a lot lately. My mouse at work too. But when in Rome, yes, we can tidy up. Like so. I also keep forgetting to drink. Royal Hunting Grounds. What quest is this? Rigging the game. Search this area. Find the second die. We can do that. That is something for Binny. They have bred different horses. I cannot jump over there. Fine. Oh, that thing is in there. Right. Any way for me to... Maybe? Shortcut. No? And it disappeared. Get us close to that marker possible. Going to pop off, but this has been lovely to hang out with you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And week and weekend. Bye. Come on. Where is... Where is this thing? Pyroflow mask. What the hell is that? Look at that horse. I don't know where this... Did you get any cool mystery outfits for the hunting season? No. The 10 million login thing. Yeah. I got the... What was the first one? Wanda? And then the last one was... Oh, it was something else on V. Can I find them in here? Maybe? There was something... Voyager? The one called Voyager? Uh... I liked the first one better. But yeah, I think it was called Voyager. Did you get that one too? Or another one? Yeah. If I don't remember completely wrong. Maybe it's gone from the list because I have it. One of the new ones like rock and roll. Oh, that's cool. I haven't really looked at Rockin' Stompers. That one's neat. And that one. Maybe. Maybe not. Cupcake one. Which one is that? What is this? That looks interesting. That's this one. I wish we could get a few more hairs. I want something that's more like my hair. Need a rubber band, yeah. Definitely. There are a lot of cool ones, but also some very strange ones. Beast Slayer. Yeah, definitely need to rob a bank. I should get this one. Just for shits and giggles. Only 600. I might join up with that thing where you get a few coins every day. I was about to do it the other week, a couple of weeks ago, but then I knew that I wasn't going to be able to log in every day. Maybe I can do it now. But I am going to give up searching for the second die. I think can go up and talk to Echelon. Wherever he is. There he is.
All's well, I trust.
Amadeus Enfield inherited the Enfield Manor after the patriarch Major Domo disappeared. The entrance to this laboratory was built just off of the main building. However, I believe the entrance should be in the middle of this hedge maze. Of course it is. Seems like an inconvenient way to work every day. An inconvenient way to go to work every day. From what I hear, Amadeus wasn't a fan of working much at all. I expect his employees complain more about the trek than he had any chance to.
Oh.
Come, the last relic awaits. No complaint about the maze? Why? Because it might be constructed as a puzzle. We have one quite similar at the Bahari estate. Wicked, if you get lost in this garden, I'll have plenty of complaints. Great.
Call on me if you need anything.
Center of the maze. That's not the center, but sure. Oh. As you turn the corner and reach the center of the maze, you stop dead in your tracks. Before you sits the beast of the Elderwood, watching your approach with eerie stillness. Look for Echelon. The creature makes no move to stop you. Wicked, have you found the... Come to me quickly. Echelon extends a hand, which the beast watches with some interest. It makes no move to attack. It does not seem very aggressive. Looks can be deceiving. The malice pouring off this creature is almost stifling. Echelon quietly removes another sachet of herbs from his jacket. The beast reacts with a snarl, reeling back. As it does, you get a flash of emotion, pain, confusion, fear. Your side hurts so badly it feels like thousands of thorns digging into your flesh. As your gaze drops, you spot red leaking sluggish from the creature's torso, a perfect match to your phantom pain. Echelon rushes to you to hold you up, and the pain fades away almost immediately. Are you alright? Did it hurt you somehow? I'll heal you, just a moment. It's not mine. Echelon helps you straighten and follows your gaze to the beast's injury. His brows furrows at the sight. An echo of its pain? I think you'd best contact the others. Perhaps your hunter's arrow found its mark at last. The beast shifts slightly and winces, but refuses to budge from where it has settled. It watches as you and Echelon back away around the corner. Call Subira. Contact Subira. You pull out your communication device and try to contact. Wicked, is everything alright? It went towards the palace. Hurry! We found the beast. I see. We'll be right there. Stay safe. Update Echelon. Where did you go?
Apologies. I was lost in thought.
They're coming? Good. It seems dealing with the beast has become our top priority once more. I only hope they've made progress while we were busy. I think I see your watcher already. That was fast.
Oh, is that the time?
It is certainly good to have a partner like you.
You are unharmed. What a relief. We were tracking the beast when we came across a sizable pool of blood and signs of a scuffle.
Oh.
I must admit I feared the worst. I wouldn't allow Wicked to come to any harm. I gave you my word on that, and I meant it. The blood is the beast's. Apparently it got into a bit of a scuffle with something it couldn't quite handle. There are no known large predators in the Royal Highlands. Now that's not true. People are the most dangerous large predators I know. Are you suggesting a person attacked the beast? I thought perhaps it was your hunter, but if he was with you the whole time, then... What if it was the mystery intruder?
Oh.
Have you encountered any other sign of them while we were apart? Well, I found the black feathers. It is as I thought then. Perhaps you'd like to enlighten the rest of us? We have had an interloper dogging our steps since the lights first shot into the sky. There's reasonable evidence to believe this person is the cause of the echo tap's opening. They've been nothing but a thorn in our side from the start. And you've no idea who they are or what they look like? Well, we know they are a Palian man. Tell me, are you skilled at carpentry? Ah, you suspect me. Is there any reason why I should not? Wicked, has he been acting suspiciously around you? Ah. Well, he did use flow, but I promise not to tell. Not really. I see. Yet it appears there is nothing that can definitely prove his innocence either. While I would love to sit and stand trial, are there not more urgent matters at hand? We have an injured beast who refuses to let any approach. While I'm perfectly content to wait for the creature to remove itself as an obstacle, we have an eavesdropper who might take umbrage to that course of action. Ulfie awkwardly shuffles out from behind the bush he was crouched behind. Maman is hurt? We'll finish this discussion later, Lord Bahari. Ulfie, have you and Tamala finished collecting the last of the ingredients? Ulfie nods once, clearly distracted. Is Maman okay? She is injured. If we're able to cleanse her, we will be able to get her the assistance she needs. The problem we have encountered is that any evidence of her past identity has been lost to time. We've hit a wall. Wolfie never knew her name and only met her briefly before she took on the cursed form. But why don't we ask her? Wolfie suggested the same thing using his connection with Echo. Unfortunately, before now, we've had no opportunity to try. Not to mention the danger it might put Ulfie in. I do it. Well, that settles things. Come this way, I'll take you to her. Ulfie, are you sure? You should not have to put yourself at risk. This is an adult's job. I do it. Ulfie turns and follows Echelon back into the maze. And all we can do is ensure he makes it out in one piece. Yes. Maman, are you hurt? The creature's ears droop. It tries to shift to hide the injury. We help, not hurt my mom more. It okay, we just need to know your name. The beast actively recoils, echo flaring in response. It washes over you, summoning another memory. You can hear a loud voice laughing in your ears, the cry of a baby. Then the feeling shifts from joy to anger. You're just going to leave? What about us? What about Halcyon? Oh! Oh! This is the kind of stupid I'm supposed to get. I'm supposed to get up to, not you. Who cares about our reputation? We build a new one. You don't come back and I'll never forgive you, Talon. Well, fuck. The memory slips away, leaving unshed tears in your eyes. Beside you, Ulfi trembles from the weight of the echo. Oh my god. The beast shrinks away, looking at the two of you in what almost looks like shame. We have to talk to Halcyon. Halcyon is waiting with Tamala. I will remain here and keep an eye on the beast in case it decides to flee. Then so will I. After all, Sir Washer and I have some things to clear up. Be safe, Wicked. We'll pick things up. We'll pick things back up once this is settled. Well, fuck. That's Talon. That is Halcyon's mother. Okay, how the fuck do I get out? Tempted to fast travel home, but that would be cheating. What the hell was that? I don't know.
If I have to be distracted, it might as well be by you.
I'm not here to torment you, Halcyon. You needn't view me with such suspicion. Then perhaps you don't need to derive so much joy from my discomfort. Oh, pish. I derive joy from teasing anyone who takes themselves too seriously. You're simply the king of pomp. Oh, hello, Wicked. What's with the dour expression? Has something happened with the beast? You could say that? Elaborate.
Oh.
We do not know exactly how this echo works. It could be a lie, it could be... My mother is dead. The beast killed her. How could she be... Your mother disappeared while hunting the beast when you were young, yes? If she discovered in the process that the beast was no more than a child himself. Well, if she shares your penchant for sentimentality, the rest follows. Though I do wonder how she came across a curse transfer ritual. You never mentioned your mother's interest in hexomancy. Mama and Mother ran across plenty of strange magic as monster hunters. But the tradition on the plains wasn't as strict about flow. You're sure about what you saw? You heard the name Talon in my mother's voice? She said your name too.
Oh.
Then I know what we need from her past. Mother carries it with her everywhere. She said she'd head towards the stables to help us hunt the beast soon. Let's go and see if she's arrived yet. I'll come with you. I'll set up the ritual while you two are gone then.
Oh.
Good, let's hurry.
There you are.
Wicked, here to help with the hunt? Mother?
Huh?
What's with the expression for, huh? What's wrong? Mama's alive.
Oh.
What? Who? Where? When? Why? How? Wait, hold up. Tell me everything. Holy shit, indeed.
Huh?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get back there right now. Wait, do you have Mama's protection charm with you? Now that's what I call fate. I gave it to Wicked to protect against the beast.
Huh?
You still got that old thing, Wicked? I sure do. Then we've got everything we need. Come on. We won't get any closer by standing still. I'll come with you this time too.
Ooh. I'll have it.
Palia is deep.
Back so soon.
I didn't realize she'd be involved. You sure we can't do that ritual thingy without her? Welcome to try. I can't guarantee what side effects might occur. You better not sabotage this. Anyways, where is my wife?
Huh?
She's still in the center of the maze, yes?
Oh.
Of course, the little lordling and Sabira are keeping an eye on her with Ulfi. I don't suggest you approach as is. She'll have plenty more to say once we complete the ritual.
Oh.
We're close enough here to do it safely, given you've got the final piece. I do. Yes, this should do nicely. Now, do you remember what we did last time? It's really her, right? This isn't some cruel joke. I would not do that to you, Halcyon. Alright, I want to light the braziers then. I've got some flint, let's do this. Wicked, would you place the charm in the empty spot?
Back to the toil and trouble.
Yeah. I also now understand why the quest is called Cats in the Cradle. Halcyon lights the braziers as soon as you place the charm down. For a moment nothing happens, and then you hear a vicious roar from the garden and a flash of purple light. The explosion of echo blacks out your vision. Just like before, you can feel the desperation waiting at the edge of consciousness. A shadow clawing through the veil, heedless to the collateral damage, or maybe reveling in it. Let me in. Something rushes past your head. Your vision returns soon after, as if nothing ever happened. Did it work? I didn't feel anything. You okay, Wicked? Yes, you look quite pale, darling. I heard a voice. A vestige of the echo, perhaps.
Huh?
If everyone's okay, what are we waiting for? I got a wife to smooch.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. If I can find the center again. What the? No way in? There we
Looking for
are.
me? Oh.
It's really you. Oh, Sifu, I'm so sorry. I made a huge mistake. The yelling can come later. Until about 10 minutes ago, I thought you were dead. Now I found out my wife's not only alive, but she's a sexy werewolf. You really haven't changed. I'm so glad.
Oh,
The laugh causes her to wince a second later. Hassian lurches forward, worried.
Oh.
And you? That my baby all grown up? It's me. You got so big and you look so handsome. Is Ulfi okay? Have you met him? He isn't hurt, is he? I am here, Maman. Oh, what a relief. I'm so sorry. I left you alone in the woods. You must have been terrified. Well, what about you? You're hurt. Aileen winces again, swaying slightly on her feet. She's holding her side tightly to staunch the flow of blood. I've had worse. You're barely standing up. That's it. We're taking you to chain. Sifu lifts Tailin right up in her arms, carefully cradling her to avoid jostling her injury. There's more important... Oh. She swoons, all the blood draining from her face as she drops into unconsciousness.
Oh.
Mama? Great that someone's firing off fireworks in the distance. She's okay. Just taking a little nap. I can wrap her up until we reach the village. I know a shortcut. Ulfi, are you coming? I can go?
oh.
It's your Maman too. Come on. Ossian spares a glance at you, tears in his eyes. Thank you. He quickly rushes off with the others.
Watch out for choppers.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Aelin is back.
You are the only person I trust with this.
I cannot imagine what Sifu and Hassian are feeling right now. Aelin should be alright. The wound did not look fatal at a glance, and Sifu's well versed in field dressing. Unfortunately, we cannot put our mission on hold to follow them. I'm sure they prefer some time as a family anyways, so saccharine.
Oh.
Pity she couldn't tell us more about what happened to her before she fainted. I have plenty of questions. We'll simply have to follow up later. You and Echelon have one more relic to collect, right? Since our work with the beast is wrapped up for the moment, we may as well join you. Echelon's already gone through the trap door.
I am glad to have you at my back.
Oh my god, this took a turn. There we go. And remember to hydrate, people. My drink is warm already, even if it is in a
How may I
thermal
be
cup.
of service?
I thought she'd be gone for longer at all, but resolved myself to solving this one on my own. Well, I'll do it for you. And you brought guests. Kamala, Sir Watcher. I believe you are the guest in this situation, Lord Bahari. I hope you don't mind some extra company on this last little leg. Not at all. I apologize for making you feel otherwise. Charming. The dangerous ones always are.
Ah.
Then you must be very dangerous, Tamala. Well, she did curse me. A harmless little prank. Are you still going on about that? It doesn't sound like Wicked found it harmless. Can we please focus on the task at hand? There's a locked door and unlit braziers in the room. Wicked, I trust you know what to do. The correct order must be hidden somewhere in this room. Instead of arguing, let's spread out and help look for it, An excellent suggestion. The fuck is happening with my speech today? An excellent suggestion. After you, Sir Watcher. We'll pick this back up later.
I'm sure you're needed elsewhere.
Yeah. Father noticed you missing from the evening social hour again. If you keep this up, you'll lose even your second place spot. And fix your laboratory security. The Brazier's order is laughably easy to find. All I had to do was look up. Okay, the mask, the hands, and the thingy, and the thingy. The mask. The hands. That did not work. There we go. And then that thing. And that one.
It's certainly quieter here.
You know what needs to be done? It will be a pyro flow mask this time. Echelon leans in, a hand resting on your shoulders as he lowers his voice and murmurs in your ear. I know that your companions are suspicious of me, but I hope you trust me just a little. I truly am here to close the tap, and the last thing I want is to put you or anyone else in danger. But that's not the whole truth, is it? You're sharp, Wicked. I'm not offended. We all keep secrets to protect ourselves. Perhaps when this is all over, I'll share mine with you. He clears his throat and straightens, giving Sabira a polite smile while she watches you two with suspicion. Pyroflow masked creatures are often found around ancient human ruins or other marks of civilization. Good luck.
Call on me if you need anything.
But didn't I collect one? I did. My dear boy, the lab reports from your dear brother Hallward's passing came back, and they found there was a curious bit of adder venom mixed in with his daily hydroflow regimen. How did it get there? Who's to say? Perhaps his luck just ran out, but you, my dear boy, always seem to make your own. Regardless, this unfortunate event mixed with Bella's dismissal by her own monstrosity makes you the heir apparent to my fortune. A right not to congratulate you, but to impress upon you the importance of your role as head of the family. Your work must be above scrutiny. I cannot tell you how many people I've had to deal with, writing to me about the death of their loved one due to Hal's serum or Bella's monster. Use the gift of echo to influence machines as I have, not living things. You must control it before it controls you. Majordomo Enfield. Please don't die stupidly. Can you imagine the embarrassment of having Eloine as my sole heir? I shudder to think. On my 100th birthday, I have a lot to reflect on. The outlaw of flow usage was an obstacle, yes. Appearance is everything. When I was young, Enfield Enterprises was known as the boogeyman of the weapons industry. Where there was war, Enfield followed. Now we own the entertainment industry. Yeah. Not gonna bother. It is done. My experiments into probability manipulation have resulted in a ring like no other. Fate has no power over the one who wears it, for they make their own. Take care, whoever finds this vault, that you don't make the same mistake as I did. The results aren't as important as the hunt.
Apologies. I was lost in thought.
A lucky ring. I must admit none of the other relics have been as tempting. Who couldn't use a little extra luck? Why, have things been going wrong for you lately? Well, the world has become overrun by Echo. That does not strike me as a positive. No, it is not. Wicked, may I see that ring? It appears to have lost its power. We'll need to recharge it. She returns the ring to you, a knowing glint in her eyes.
Oh.
Were the other relics similarly inert? Echelon charged them. Little lordlings being awfully naughty. See if you have any room to speak, Tamala. I overlooked a federal crime from you I overlook a federal crime from you at least once an hour. I was hoping perhaps you wouldn't notice me bending the rules, Sir Watcher. I'm willing to, if you teach me exactly how this is done. I'll handle recharging the last relic. Of course, you are as merciful as you are wise. Save the flattery for someone who needs it. Now what exactly do we need to recharge this? We'll need some condensed pyroflow. Fortunately, Amadeus had a machine designed to extract just that. It will need some repairs, but they should be manageable. And some amber echo to charge the sigil in the center. The best source of pyroflow will be meals cooked on an open flame. Easy enough for someone like Wicked, I imagine. I have a few extra recipes that might help.
Oh.
I will inspect the condenser while you walk our watcher through the ritual. I know a thing or two about the principle, so I wouldn't choose such an ugly machine to get the job done. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious while you're out collecting materials, and stay safe.
That was enlightening.
Obtain food cooked on a campfire. Does that mean I need to head home? I think it means I need to go home. Plain food cooked at a campfire. Yep. You know what? Now we fast travel. Cannot be bothered making my way out of the maze. On a campfire. Beans on toast. 5. That actually looks delicious. There we go. Back to the Highlands. Yeah, let's fast travel to the hunting grounds. We can collect the rest of the Amber Echo. Must be in the center. Okay, fine. Fine. That direction. Now I don't see any amber. Of course. What are those golden glowy things that only appear when you're riding? Why is there no echo? No, sorry, amber. When you need it, there is nothing. But I can't get it from normal animals. There we go. Am I starting to find my way through the maze? What? Managed to get 3 new plushies. Oh my god, I have not gotten a single one. Congratulations, that's exciting. Oh my god. I need to do a lot more hunting. They are adorable, I bet they are.
With you at my side, I know we can
Oh.
solve this.
I am jealous. Let's charge the relic. Very well, Echelon has walked me through the ritual well enough. Sabira takes the ring and imbues it with flow and echo, just as Echelon has done every time before. I will give this to you for safekeeping, Wicked. That makes all 4 relics. It's time to return to the administrator.
I am glad to have you.
Yeah. Back to the administrator, who is just as lovely as the gardener. And the way out. Yep. No. I should not have said that I knew my way around the maze. Or... Kinda. The administrator is up there. Am I gonna end up with another difficult
You're
Galdur
quite industrious,
in my
aren't
guard?
you?
Yes, I can sense the keys. You've done it. Haha. Accessing Echo Network. Flow signatures uploaded to cloud. Wait, Echo Network? Initiating program Nightblade. Unlocking the file. What? Why? What? Echo begins to pour out from veins in the administrator's chassis. All along the walls of the manor, various nodes begin to leak dark smoke as well. This is not supposed to happen. The administrator is on a local network. I verified it myself. Can you do something to stop it? Give me a moment. I'll interface with the local node. We don't have a moment. Attention, you pathetic mortals. A booming voice echoes in your mind, not your ears. You recognize it as the administrator. I, Major Domo Enfield, shall now be bringing your pitiful lives to an end. As gratitude for your service in my ascension, I shall explain your folly before you perish. Major Domo, the Enfield Patriarch. How is this possible? More importantly, is he giving a villain speech right now? How tacky. There is another network active buried under the first. I'm trying to gain access now. Keep him distracted. Whoa, is that the Bahari boys behind you? This is the Royal Highlands and I do not detect any boys from Bahari beyond that one. I am a man, not a boy. You sure about that? For too long, man has stood at the feet of giants, subject to their merciless whim. Our father is an absent god, content to create and abandon us for our imperfections. Your mother, capricious creature who once sent her own flock ablaze for their crime. Their gods do not deserve their power, but my Lord of Echo is kind and benevolent. My Lord seeks to dethrone these false idols and lift up those who have true faith. Through Echo shall the whole world be reborn in my Lord's image, blessed with untold power. With these blessings we shall usurp the pretenders. All shall know glory under my lord's shadow. Who is the Lord of Echo? My lord has kept to the shadows for 10 millennia, watching, waiting for the right time to strike. That time is now. You must be the third person this year trying to kill the gods. It's a rather common motivation among the missions I take on. It never turns out well for the perpetrators, trust me.
Oh.
While I've nothing against the general idea of deicide, it seems ill thought out. I've located the subnetwork nodes. If you override these, we can interrupt the connection to this Echo network. Wicked, we will keep him busy. You find those nodes. I'll apologize later. I should have caught this sooner.
So much to do and so little time.
Oh, good lord. Yeah. I guess we find the nodes. Was that a node? Yes. Let's see if we... where... It should be... upstairs? There. And there. And one at the edge of the water. Don't fall in. Or can I? Oh, fine. The water is not for fishing.
Oh, you have some dirt on your cheek.
No, what have you done? Accessing Echo network. Connection disrupted. Attempting reconnection. Connection failed. Well done. The secondary network signal is now interrupted. Unfortunately, it appears the manor security was running entirely on this secondary network. It will take some time for me to bypass safely and let us inside the manor. This cannot stand. My lord will not suffer failure here. The echo must flow. Can you shut him off? Not without shutting off my own access. Severed from the network, however, he seems harmless once more. What exactly was he attempting to do? It seemed as if he was controlling the flow of echo from the tap. Yes, you didn't feel it? He was exerting control over all the echo in the area. What I don't understand is how. I am the king of all that sinks in the night, the father of darkness. My lord will crown me in thorns and blood. If I fail here, I fall here. My lord will honor my sacrifice. I go now to join them in the shadows. Initiating mirror protocol. Self-destruction imminent. Seek shelter. Echelon, what is he doing? I don't know. He's opened another connection somehow. He's blown out my network device, flooding the system with power. Someone smash him to pieces. You rush forward, pickaxe in hand, and the world goes dark. Well, fuck.
Call on.
Okay. Server did not finalize data. My patience wear thin, peon. Dream in Kilima. Please navigate to Chain's apothecary to continue the quest. Okay. I cannot fast travel home. So I'll take the long way then. Possibly. Stop attacking me. I don't know why I went up there. Where is this board? There are a lot more people running around than it was yesterday and on Tuesday. Why did I go home? And I have a Twitch notification. Your gift sub has expired. That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to let you know Hastian and I talked things out. We discussed how hard it was to deal with Talon being gone and how we both feel now that she's back. I haven't cried that much since I was in diapers, but it was a good kind of cry, and the best part was Hastian didn't turn away. Usually strong emotions scare him off, but he actually held my hand through it. I like the whole thing helped him too. I like to think the whole thing helped him too. It was kind of like I was crying for the both of us. Anyway, this is probably too much information, but I wanted to let you know how much of an impact you've had on me and my little family. Oh, Sifu. You are my mother-in-law. After all... But it would be nice if Ulfi could become like an adopted little brother to Hastian. I'm gonna run and hand some stuff into the board while I'm here. Because I have the mossy moth and the rest of the world. Now we just need the stupid silly fin. At least it's common. What does that help when there is no hotspots to fish from? Sage's marble singing bowl. Okay, Jane, I'm really sorry that I'm visiting you this late. But I kinda have to. Oh. You open your eyes to a swirling pink void. Every way you look, there's nothing but more of the same, a vast sea of pink, where the world once was. Strangely, your footing is steady, despite there being no floor beneath your feet. If you wanted to, you could probably take a step. Of course, there's no knowing what will happen after that step. The only way to find out is try. Start walking. You take a step and the ground that isn't persists, so you take another step and then another. Soon you're steadily walking. The direction doesn't seem to matter. No matter how many steps you take, the void doesn't change. Start running. You pick up the pace, but you might as well have stopped walking for all the progress you make. Nothing changes, nothing moves. You have no way of knowing if you made any progress at all. I have a feeling that this is echo. Or maybe flow. Or both. Now, what do we have here? Are you lost, child? You don't see anything, but you suddenly feel as if warm feathers, well fuck, are wrapped around your shoulders. You feel more grounded, more real, as if the pieces of you that were threatening to float away suddenly sinks right back into your soul. There's that better. I didn't expect you to come back so soon. Who are you? What an interesting question. I've never considered if I am a who. I simply am. But enough about me. This is your story. I'm simply a fan. Yes, your biggest fan. Now, you'd better get back out there. I'm so glad you came to visit, but we're only at the start. You've so much more road to walk. I have so many questions. I'm so proud of what you've already accomplished. You'll do just fine. Now, I think it is about time for you to wake up.
Just the person I was looking for.
Why hasn't there been a change? Did we miss an injury? Wicked's body is unharmed. You did your job, Washer is the spirit we must wait on. How long? It's been days. Wait, I see movement. Wicked, are you alright? Your vision suddenly comes into focus. It seems you're inside Chain's apothecary. I have the strangest dream. Dreams are often the mind's way of processing what has happened, or the world's way of making sure you receive a message. Perhaps there was something important within your dream. Siberia takes a deep breath and stills the slight shaking of her body. The administrator self-destructed. You were caught in the blast. I tried to shield you from the worst of it.
Oh.
I was afraid I had failed. You did not. As far as I can tell, Wicked has suffered no ill effects beyond the loss of consciousness. How are you feeling now, Wicked? Well, IRL, I'm kinda hungry. But I feel fine. Excellent. I see no reason to keep you cooped up in here then. If you notice anything strange, make sure you note the symptoms and return to me. Otherwise, I should attend to my other patient. Who is that? Shane quietly excuses himself and turns to go to the other side of the apothecary where he spot Talon resting, of course. You sure you feel alright? You focus on scanning your body, listening to whatever it is trying to tell you. Somehow, it feels as if you've had a particularly restorative nap. Other than that, you feel like yourself. I'm okay, really. Thank the dragon. Please take your time. Lord Bahari and Tamala are still up in the highlands cleaning up the mess. I promised we would rejoin them when you recovered. Now, I suppose I should start the paperwork I was putting off. When you're ready, I'll see you in the highlands. Okay, what I am wondering is how much more there is to the main quests, because I am past the 3-hour mark, but also if there isn't much left. I can check in with Talon while I'm here at least. Sorry, throat's still pretty rough. How are you feeling? Been better, but I've also been a lot worse, trust me. Talon's waist is wrapped up tight with bandages, and there are dark circles under her eyes. Still, she gives you a weak smile. Well, I guess she's my mother-in-law now, too. I was hoping to see you again. Hardly got to thank you for, well, everything. Wolfie told me what you did for him and me. I'm in your debt, Wicked. Then help us fight the Echo. Yeah, you don't even have to ask. Soon as I'm back in the saddle, that's my first priority. Well, do you know who hurt you? Wish I did. My memories of my time as that thing are pretty fuzzy. Got a black hole about 20 years wide in my mind. Failing coughs again, leaning up against the wall. Think I'd better rest my voice again. But stop by later, yeah? I want to get to know my savior a little better.
Now, where was I?
I guess we can at least finish the Lion and the Lamb quest and then see if there's anything else after that. My voice is getting pretty rough too. It does not help that I forget to hydrate. Not very good at that. Where are you? Royal Highlands. I definitely need to eat soon. I did have breakfast and I did have dinner, but apparently not enough. He is near the hunting grounds. Yeah, there are definitely a lot more people here now. That's good. I don't know where I'm going. That's nothing new. There you are.
Oh, you have some dirt on your cheek.
This isn't going to work. You're missing an edge case right here. I don't see you writing a better rune work. This gets essentially everything. So you want to let a little bit of corruption in? Wicked, oh darling, I was so worried about you. Really? Of course, what do you take me for, a monster? Don't answer that. I'm not in the mood for a fight. It's good to see you alive and well, Wicked. Siberia sent word ahead of your recovery, but it sets my mind at ease to confirm it myself. What exactly did the admin do? I'd like to know the answer to that myself. What was the purpose of self-destructing? Subira walks up from behind, joining the others in front of the door. He attempted to overload the echo tap within the palace with the energy generated from his destruction. Had he succeeded, the highlands would have been flooded with enough echo to change the landscape forever, and I doubt it would have stopped at the borders. The leak is not plugged, however. Echelon and I have been able to create a barrier of flow against the worst of the flood. But without closing the tap for good, the barrier is merely a band-aid for a deeper wound. So what's the plan? You must find a way to wade safely through the echo to reach the tap room. It won't be easy. Without something to protect against the corrupting influence of that energy, we'll be overwhelmed only a few steps in. If only we had the staff. The staff? Still acting like you don't know exactly what we're talking about? Your suspicion isn't going to help us solve the current predicament, Tamala. The Staff of the Cosmos is a human artifact developed explicitly to combat Echo. Without having it in our possession, however, we lack the knowledge of its capabilities. It is entirely possible it could be the solution. Unfortunately, someone stole it right from under our noses. I see. Why not simply create another? That knowledge has been lost to time, not to mention how incredibly illegal it would be. You and your rules. More is at stake than protocol, darling. Regardless, there's nothing we can do about it. Regardless, there's nothing we can do about the tap at this very moment. It will take time to develop a plan. Until then, the barrier must hold. I will do my best, Sir Watcher. And I'll do even better. Why don't you take a break, little lordling? I can handle the barrier for now. Very well. As it so happens, I've been working on some improvements to those relics of yours in my spare time, Wicked. If you'll meet me by the central stables, I'll explain what I need. I shall go contact my sources. If anything changes, I'll be sure to notify you first, Wicked.
I hope I was of some use.
Yeah. We finished the main quests. Oh, good lord. I can do this Enfield enrichment quest another day. Well, perfect timing. Took me 6 hours to look at the Highlands and do the main quests. That was quite the story. Alien is back. Oh god, yeah. Come on, harvest. Something new. I cannot befriend Echelon or Talon. Larry has a quest for me. I'll take a look at that another day. So water the plants and then we'll end it here. I do not know what I will be streaming next week. I should have a fairly normal schedule. Monday, Thursday, Friday. But last week, the Dragon Age game crashed on me. I have tried to load back in, but it seems the save file might be corrupted. I hope that it is some of the mods doing it, but I don't know. I do not know. So I might just do something else. Maybe play Count to City or just off mic Palia. That's for the new bundles. So I am not entirely sure what I will be streaming next week. Let me sit her down. I'm gonna check my calendar just to make sure I'm not sitting here lying. No, the evening meeting I have is on Tuesday, so nothing will get in the way of streaming Monday, Thursday, Friday next week. Or the week after. Or the week after that. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do next week. I'm considering maybe trying to start the second Monkey Island game. But I'm really annoyed that Dragon Age is not working, so I'm gonna try to remove the mods or just start a fresh game and see if that helps. Then if that works, I might just speed run through the game on easy until we catch up, and then go with a new save, or if it cannot be repaired, then I can go into, what's it called? There's a web page where you can set down your world state. You can go through all the choices and create the world state that you load into the next game. Is it the Warden's Keep? Something. So, I don't know. I'll try to come up with something. Worst case, we have Palia. And that's not the worst. But yeah. Should we raid out? Let me see. Let me see. Same category. Maybe. Cozy exploring any apps. Certain audiences. No. This one maybe? Or anyone I know. $1K celebrations. Jules the Dane is live. That's a long time since she was live. Maybe we should go there. They have drops on. They're playing Palia. They've been live for about an hour and a half. So if anyone needs more time to get drops, we can go there. And we have a raid message. Feel free to copy that. I'm gonna hide this widget because my OBS tends to glitch out when I'm raiding. I'm gonna go in my browser, start the raid. Thank you so much for hanging out. We finished the main quests. I'm a little bit disappointed that it's so quick. But also glad it's done, because now I don't have to worry about spoilers. So yeah, thank you for hanging out, and I will definitely see you all on Monday for something. Still don't know what, but I will find out. Happy time zone, happy Thursday, happy weekend, happy week. And yeah, bye.